Buenos noches. Hello. My name is Mike Vincent. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. And this is my 5th trip to Bogota. My trip, just prior to my 5th trip, I met a girl that I'd been seeing here in Aruba and became engaged in Aruba. So I come this time just to visit my girl and my friends, Nelson and German. I forget his name, Herman.
Tell us how you wound up coming to Colombia. You got a good story.
I came last August. I came with 2 of my friends, and one of my friends came with his wife, which he had actually met in Colombia 8 years ago. And they've been very happily married. And they brought me over to the agency because I had a lot of bad luck with women up in the States. I've been single for 22 years now. I have grown children and 3 grandchildren, and pretty much had given up on finding love. And they says, you got to come here. So we came by, and we were going to stay in Bogota for 3 or 4 days on a 4-country tour of South America. I never left Bogota. I stayed at Latin Introductions because after I was here for 1 day, I felt in my heart that this was for me, and after about 3 days, I knew I would marry a Colombian woman.
Okay. What do you think about the country of Bogota? You're from where? Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. Bogota is fabulous. I like it here. There's world-class restaurants. I came and bought all my Christmas presents here. The shopping's fantastic. There's many hotels to choose from. Charlie's Place is fabulous. I like everything about Bogota. I've been to many excursions on the countryside and everything. I'm sure now I'm engaged. I will be getting married in the near future. I selected to get a fiancé visa to bring my girl to the States for 3 months before to make sure that she likes where I live. The climate is a little different, but not a lot. I live also at 5,000 feet above sea level, and I will come here. I want to bring my whole family here.
Can you find a girl like Angelica back home?
Absolutely not. In fact, I've told these guys, now that I am engaged and committed, now I will tell everybody, and I think there will be a flood of guys coming down here because there is absolutely not this opportunity for, say, I'm a 48-year-old man. There is no way for you to have an opportunity to meet a woman that will truly love you. They have no idea or do not care if, and I've told my friends this already, she has no idea if I'm bringing her to a house, to an apartment, or a trailer park where in, say, Rock Springs, Wyoming. If any of you have ever been to Rock Springs, Wyoming, you know what I mean. So, and they do not care about that, they care about you. And that's something I have never been able to achieve in 22 years of being single in the States.
What do you like to say to the guys who've never been here?
Now I can tell you, because I am engaged, this is the most fantastic opportunity you will ever have at finding a companion and somebody that you will want to do everything with. And not, for all my friends that are married at home, I mean, they're always trying to find guy things so they can get away from their wives. I cannot imagine wanting to do anything without my wife, to be Angelica.
Very nice. And what about the agency? Tell us about it. Did they do their job well?
The agency's fantastic. In fact, I feel everyone at the agency I'm friends with. I call. I even call Herman now and again. Nelson's great. I'm friends with everybody there, and like Jeff said before, I would just come here just to visit and say, how are you doing?
Felt out of place in Colombia or scared or anything?
Absolutely not. I have not seen one thing to make me, I feel very easy bringing my mother and my children here. They want to come. There's nothing, I have not seen one bad thing. Everybody here is nice. At home, you have people pulling up next to you, like flipping you off. And people are mean. Everybody here is very nice. You see people you never even meet, and they go, buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenas noches. Everybody is very cordial. And one thing that Americans could learn from Bogota is the manners that the people have here. It is fantastic. Everybody, I like it here. In fact, if I didn't have my whole family at home, I wouldn't have any problem just moving here. I like it.
Very good.
Plus, your dollar is worth a lot of money, so you could retire a little earlier here.
That's good. Any problem with not being fluent in Spanish?
No, in fact, I started my Spanish lessons. They are very un poquito, very little Spanish. The girls here, most of them know a little bit of English, and the girl that that I'm engaged to, she is taking English lessons now, but when I am just with her, I speak a little Spanish, she speaks a little English. We have no communication problem. Down in Bogota, there is something I've learned. The international language of love is alive and well.
The nightlife here, what do you think?
Phenomenal. Well, I know that there's just no other place that I've been like this. Everybody's nice. There's beautiful women everywhere. And like Jeff said, there's no problem finding beautiful women in the United States, especially where I live. They're abundant. It's the mental attitude here that the women really like to have a man, and they want to be with their man, and they're not looking for another man. I mean, I feel very confident, even though the girl I'm bringing home is a couple of years younger than me, a couple of dozen, no, that there will be no problem with her looking elsewhere for another man, as anybody that's looking at this video probably has the same thing I've had before. Infidelity is alive and well in the United States of America.
Now, you're a businessman. What value would you put on meeting your wife? What would you pay to have this experience?
I don't think you can put a value on it. In fact, I own several businesses in the United States, and when I go places, I'm always worried and calling home and wondering how things are going. Whenever I'm in Bogota, I got to tell you, I don't care. I'm so relaxed. The price that you would pay for girls to meet the girls down here, I mean, I don't think you can put a price on it, because there's the value. There's no other place you could find this. So I don't even remember how much it was. Whatever it is, it's not enough, and it doesn't even matter.
Fantastic. I ran out of questions.